So, I'm just going to come out and say it, right? I feel like personally, the shit was a setup. And I also feel like personally, Motown record had something to do with his death. Atlantic Records had something to do with his death. And something 300. The record label had something to do with that boy death. They the ones that put the hit out on him. Ain't no investigation. Ain't no FBI involvement. Ain't no police arrests. Ain't no such thing as takeoff killer is dead. I'ma call it all cap and it's bullshit. Period. A lot of celebrities in the building. Oh, and it's funny to me. This is very funny to me. First of all, each one of these Migos is worth like $26 million from my understanding. Why the fuck is they going to a fucking dice game party? When have you ever heard of the Migos going to a fucking dice game party? In Houston, my nigga? Out of all places? You couldn't go to, so Atlanta don't hold dice games? So Las Vegas, you can't go over there and gamble? These niggas wasn't up in hotel rooms with different bitches? Really? Make the shit make sense. When you reach a certainty of money, success, fame, fortune, resource, economics, riches, hood rich, in my personal opinion, been 10 years in the game, and these cats is only worth $26 million a piece. Make that make sense. But may I digress? You don't go back and think that you regular schmegler. You don't go back and chill, this and that. What the record label say, hey, they got a dice game, we gonna pay you so such. I need you to show up. I need a promotion, da da da. And that's where the setup came from. Let's keep it 100, my nigga. So I find this very interesting that Jay Prince said the shooter closed his eyes and did pop, pop, pop. I find it very ironic that not only did Jay Prince say that, but Deion Sanders also said that. The shooter closed his eyes and did pop, pop, pop. If nobody know what the fuck happened, then how the fuck Jay Prince and Deion Sanders come out with a statement? Deion Sanders went on a goddamn rant and they both said the same fucking thing. This shit don't sit well with me. I've been thinking about this shit ever since this shit happened. This felt like a Michael Jackson, Kobe Bryant, Prince situation all over again. And I don't even know why these cats is at a motherfucking dice game with with idiots. Really? This is where you waste and spend your time at? When have you ever heard of them going ever to a fucking dice game? I don't care what state, city it is in. And then everybody that's out there pulling out their phone recording. How come we ain't got no clear ass footage? I'm not about that, recording a motherfucker on his last moments. All over surfing the internet. I ain't about that fucking life. But if you gonna be the cameraman, how come the shit is not clear? Everybody throwing gang signs in front of the camera. Motherfuckers shooting at different angles and stuff like that. Some of the videos is dark as fuck. You can't even tell what the fuck is going on. Some videos was posted, then deleted, then edit, then posted back. This shit just don't add up to me. This sound like sound like a hit. Because these record labels got more money insure on your over your head, you're worth to them more being dead than being a fucking alive. Like I said once again, I think the record labels got something to do with this man's death. You could go back to Cadillac Records, you go back to all these different entities, these different artists, and y'all make more money off the black male being dead since beginning of time all the way up to this present time. This shit ain't nothing but modern day slavery. Before you had to keep the body up, you had to keep, take the mind, but you had to keep the body. You know what I'm saying? Like the body had to work and build up this and that and the third. Things have changed. He's worth more to us dead than alive. Back then, you needed that body to be alive to keep the cotton field doing what it do. Now you got machines and shit. You don't need us no more. Aaron Carter just died. And I hear fucking crickets. I bought that dude album back in the day. He was in the music industry. Well, he ain't do what they wanted him to do. He ain't make enough albums for you. He ain't finish out his contract. So we just gonna kill this man in a whole large setting so it don't look like it's a setup. Y'all run around saying, "Oh, Pookie and Ray Ray killed him, and the person that allegedly that pulled the trigger, he's dead now." Bullshit. Bullshit. He ain't dead. Get ahead with that bullshit, that story. Oh, Quavo set him up. His own nephew? Now, I'm not saying that shit don't happen. Motherfuckers, funny money in the family, I'm not going to say all that. But they make money together versus apart. You're not going to kill the money. And now suddenly, these ex-record producers and this and that and the third, now they got something to say. What was the same energy when all these other people died? Michael Jackson, Prince, Whitney Houston, James Brown. Where was these so-called ex-record producers had something to say? I'll wait. Now something take off. Now the motherfuckers got a whole mouthful. Oh, y'all fake. Get the fuck out of here. Everybody getting paid off for this shit. Everybody. But you know who the ones who's not getting paid? Is the artists. And I'm out. Fuck you, a good night. And the words of Tommy Sotomayor.